Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, where we try to make sense of the often confusing world of corporate filings. Today, we're diving into Sight Sciences Incorporated's latest report. Get ready to see how this company is doing, because we're about to decode some numbers that might just surprise you. Also, if you dig this, know. Nonsense approach to financial news, make sure you subscribe and join our Discord community for more exclusive content, link in the description below. Alright, so Sight Sciences Incorporated, or SG tight as you'll see them on the stock market, is filing a current report on Form 8. Think of this as a just-in-case report for important things that happen between their bigger regular reports. This one is dated the 13th of January 2026. Now, Sight Sciences Inc. is incorporated in Delaware, and they are listed on the NASDAQ Global Select Market. Their stock ticker is SGHT. They are definitely considered an emerging growth company, which means they get a little more time to figure out some of the accounting rules. The big news here is on item 2.02, which is all about their results and financial health. On the 13th of January 2026, Sight Sciences put out a press release. This press release announced some of their early unaudited financial results for the fourth quarter and the full year that ended on the 31st of December 2025. This is important because it gives investors a sneak peek before the full audited report comes out later. Attached to this report is that press release marked as Exhibit 99.1. They're essentially saying, hey, here is what we think we earned and how we did financially. And this press release is the main event for this filing. They're being careful here though, noting that this information isn't considered officially filed in a way that would make them liable if it turns out to be slightly off later under certain sections of the law. It is more of a disclosure for public information. Now, let's talk about the part everyone cares about, the money. While the full financial tables aren't directly in this 8K, the press release it references would typically contain the key figures. Based on typical filings like this, they are announcing preliminary results for the fourth quarter and the full year 2025. For US corporate decoders, this means we're looking for signs of growth, profitability, and any potential headwinds. Usually these reports will highlight revenue, net income, and earnings. Per share, for example, we'd be looking for how much their revenue grew compared to 2024, or if their profits are widening or shrinking. A strong revenue increase, let's say 15% or more, would suggest they are gaining market share or that their products are in high demand. On the flip side, if revenue growth slows significantly or even declines, it could signal increased competition or a weakening market for their offerings. We'd also be scrutinizing their profitability. Are they making more money on each dollar of sales? Meaning their profit margins are improving, or are costs eating into their profits? This is crucial for understanding the underlying health of the business beyond just top-line growth. Their common stock is registered on the NASDAQ Global Select Market. This is a pretty major exchange, indicating a certain level of investor confidence and company size. Tickers like SGHT trading on a prominent exchange are generally a sign that the company is on a more established path, though that doesn't guarantee success. In terms of what this report tells us at a high level, Sight Sciences is sharing their initial financial snapshot for the end of 2025. This is a disclosure about their performance, likely highlighting successes and potentially setting expectations for the upcoming full financial statements. The fact that they're providing preliminary results in an 8K means something significant happened, or they want to get this information out quickly. It could be a strong performance that they want to share immediately to boost investor confidence, or perhaps some news that requires immediate public disclosure. So, what does this preliminary look at 2025 mean for Sight Sciences? If the numbers in that press release are positive, think solid revenue growth and improving profitability, it suggests the company is executing its strategy well, and the market is responding favorably to its products or services. This could translate to continued stock price appreciation and a more confident outlook from investors. However, if the preliminary numbers hint at slowing growth or shrinking margins, it might signal that the company is facing challenges, whether it is intense competition, product lifecycle issues, or broader economic downturns affecting their industry. Investors will be dissecting these numbers to gauge the company's trajectory and make informed decisions about their investments. Now, looking at these results more broadly, Sight Sciences Inc. is making these announcements based on their preliminary findings for the year ending the 31st of December 2025. This means they are giving us a forecast of their financial standing. It is crucial to remember these are unaudited figures. There can be adjustments between preliminary and final audited results. The emphasis on earnings and financial condition means we are seeing the company's economic performance. If revenue is up significantly, it could mean their sales efforts are paying off or new products are resonating. If net income is also up, it is a double win, showing not only more sales, but also better control over expenses. Conversely, if revenue is up but net income is down, it signals that their cost of goods sold or operating expenses are increasing faster than their sales. which is a red flag for profitability. For Sight Sciences, a key part of their business often involves innovation in medical devices or healthcare solutions. Their direction will likely be tied to the success of their product pipeline, regulatory approvals, and market adoption. The numbers released here are a reflection of how well they are achieving these goals. For instance, if they've recently launched a new product and the preliminary results show a surge in revenue, it implies successful market penetration. This could be a major strength. On the other hand, a stagnation in revenue growth might indicate struggles in bringing new innovations to market or facing fierce competition from established players or nimble startups. A notable risk for companies like Sight Sciences can be heavy reliance on a single product or a narrow market segment. If the preliminary results show a significant dependency on one area, any shift in that market could pose a substantial threat. Opportunities often lie in expanding into new geographical markets, developing complementary products, or forming strategic partnerships. The financial results will offer clues about whether they are capitalizing on these opportunities or falling behind. In conclusion, this 8K filing, by referencing the press release, brings us an early look at Sight Sciences Incorporated's 2025 performance. It is a snapshot that, while preliminary, provides vital insights into their financial health and operational success. We need to watch for revenue growth, profitability trends, and how these align with their strategic initiatives in the competitive healthcare or medical technology landscape. Keep an eye on the final audited numbers when they are released, as those will offer the complete picture. Alright, that is our decoding of the Sight Sciences Incorporated's recent filing. What is your take on these preliminary numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps us out, and subscribe for more deep dives into corporate filings. And don't forget to check out the Discord link in the description for more community insights and discussions. Thanks for watching. See you next time.